An internal investigation into police brutality and the use of excessive force is now complete. Sarasota Police Department finding all of its officers acted appropriately in the case involving Chad Washington. Now it's up to the city's independent police advisory panel to review the case. ABC 7's Jess Dowdrick joins us live outside City Hall tonight with the latest. Jess?
Scott, a violent arrest and altercation between Chad Washington and Sarasota Police Department was captured on camera about a month ago now. It since has sparked a lot of controversy and allegations of police brutality. Today, both sides of the conversation were able to present their cases to the advisory board. This video shows Chad Washington's state just before his fiancée, Darnisha McMillan, called for an ambulance.
It's like he took something and it got hard. He's on all of the short, just throwing up.
Police believe that Washington was on the hallucinogenic drug Spice.
When they entered into my home, they immediately attacked Chad. One of her officers pulled his handcuffs out and banged Chad in the head with him. So tell me, is that the way you detain a person?
Sarasota Police Department completing their internal investigation. Chief Bernadette DePino says her officers acted appropriately.
Our officers did come there with the best intent and best interest in mind for the community.
Chief DePino citing that her officers were hit, kicked, punched, and battered by Washington.
The officer, as soon as he makes entry, is immediately attacked. He's pushed down to the ground. He hits his head on the tile. He's punched multiple times in his head.
Chief DePino says a taser report revealed that although the taser was activated 13 times, only one activation actually worked. Answer Suncoast, a local group that fights against racism, isn't satisfied.
The same officer who brutalized Chad Washington, Officer Vermillion, was involved this week in a shooting, that means he shot, at 3 young men. 2 is not a pattern, but I would really hate for Officer Vermillion to be involved in a 3rd such incident.
Neither is McMillan.
My kids fear the police officers now. Even I fear them. I don't even trust them anymore.
They're calling for the board to do right by Washington, who's currently in jail after police say he had a felony warrant out for his arrest at the time of the incident.
The charges have to be dropped. He needs to be returned to his family and given mental health care services. The officers must be fired.
The advisory board did not make any decisions today. They want to sit down with Chief DePino and other members of Sarasota Police Department and go over this internal investigation in detail before they make any decisions. Reporting live in Sarasota, Jess Dowdrick, ABC 7, your Suncoast News.